My name is Boyan and I'm from Bulgaria.
Okay.
From a town called Pazarchik, which is a small town kind of an hour away from the capital.
Okay. What's your major here in USD?
I study computer science and with minors in Spanish and mathematics.
Cool. What year is it?
I'm a senior, which is a fourth year. I'm a fourth year student, so I'm graduating soon.
It's nice. How did you do with the language? Was it any barrier for you?
Initially it was a barrier. Initially it was hard in my first year just because I came in knowing quite a bit. I had studied it for a long time, but I hadn't practiced it. I hadn't spoken before. So the first year was kind of difficult, but with friends and just being here helped a lot. Classes also were kind of tough, so initially I didn't take as many classes as I do now, but eventually it turned out to work fine for me. So.
How about your academic background? Was it sufficient coming back?
Oh yes, it was more than sufficient actually. My knowledge in computer science and mathematics to begin with here was even superior to a lot of the students that were in my classes.
And do you remember the very first two things you said to your parents when calling back home first?
No, not really. Well, the first time that I spoke with them was actually right when I arrived. They called me from back home, and I just told them that I was safe, that I had arrived, and that somebody picked me up from the airport, so I didn't have to, take a cab, go somewhere. I didn't know where I was going by myself. But then when I called them afterwards. I don't really remember what I said. I mean, I must have said something along the lines that I missed them and that I was fine here, so they didn't worry. But I don't really remember the details.
And okay, to rephrase it, is there anything, or can you think of one thing that's like really cool about this university? Maybe the coolest thing
about this university? I'd say. Maybe the fact that there are so many people from all around the world. I never saw that much diversity anywhere else, and I realized that this university, they're actually even wanting to get more students from outside of the United States and from different ethnic backgrounds from within the United States here, but even the amount of students that we have here from diverse backgrounds is much larger than what I had seen before. So that's one thing that I really enjoyed here, because I felt like I wasn't the only one who wasn't from the United States here. Yeah.
And before you decided to come here, did you know that the USD was ranked among top 100 universities in the United States?
I knew it was a good school, but I didn't know about the ranking.
So you didn't care much about the rankings?
Well, what I cared about was my financial kind of whether I could afford it or not. It's I got a scholarship, so that's kind of the main reason why I came here. But I mean, education here has been good so far, and I think I've learned a lot, so I don't regret my choice at all.
Great. And how did you find out about the USD in the first place?
I looked up different schools that provided financial aid for international students, and USD does not necessarily provide full scholarships, but then there are some private scholarships that you can get, and that's the kind of scholarship that I obtained, and that's just how I found about it. I was looking for scholarships, and it just popped up on a website saying a scholarship to go to USD, which it was advertised through a Bulgarian site. And that's how I found out about it, and then went to the USD website, looked through, I liked it, and applied for the scholarship.
Could you consider to be this one of your dreams?
It wasn't a dream of mine before coming here, but after having been here for a couple of years, I'm very glad that I came here. I have learned a lot. I have grown tremendously, and as I said, I don't regret a minute of it.
Okay, thank you very much.
No problem.